Hey, Daniah. How was school?
It was great, Dave. I got a 61% on the math test.
Awesome. Well, as a gift for your great start this school year, we have decided to take you on a celebratory rail fanning trip.
Oh my gosh. Really? Where to? Strasbourg.
We are going to ride the Cumbres and Toltec Railway.
The Cumbres and Toltec? But Dave, that line is narrow gauge.
And?
It's not a proper railway. I want a proper railway like Strasbourg.
Well, Daniah, we looked at Strasbourg and decided we wanted something longer than 4 miles. What's so improper about narrow gauge?
It's unmarketable and disgusting. The engines are ugly and they cannot pull big trains.
That could not be farther from the truth. They literally pulled standard gauge cars on the dual gauge segment from Alamosa to Antonito.
I don't care. It's not proper enough. Take me to Strasbourg or I will throw a temper tantrum.
We already bought your ticket, Daniah. It was not cheap. We are going to ride the Cumbres and Toltec and that's final. If you throw a tantrum, I will get Max to poopy in your mouth.
Ugh. Fine.
So, are we ready to go, Daniah?
No. I will not ride an improper railway. They all need to be pulled up and re-gauged.
Keep talking to me like that and you're grounded. Now let's get in the car. So, does anyone want to sing us a road song?
I know one.
Great. Let's hear it.
He was a skater boy, she said see you later boy. He wasn't good enough for her. She had a pretty face but her head was up in space. She needed to come back down to earth. There. How did you like it?
That was the worst song ever, Daniah.
Avril Lavigne is the most overrated pop singer of the 2000s. You know Soundholic 2 Eurobeat is 2,000 times better.
Agreed. That was so bad.
Wah 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 wah.
Hey look. We're coming up upon the place now. Oh cool. We're here.
Wow. Look. A K-36.
Ugh. It's so ugly. I want to melt it down and scrap it right now.
Daniah, you are going to ride this train and that's final. Now let's go to the ticket booth and get on the train.
I am going to do a rant on K-36s. K-36. OMG. More like K-sinking ship. Oh my gosh. This class sucks. This class is narrow gauge, and every narrow gauge loco needs to be scrapped. Do you know who likes this train? Napoleon Dynamite. He wishes he could ride this train, but he can't because he's still grounded. Do you know who hates this train? Me. Because I have standards. So K-36s suck. UP big boys are 4,014 times better than this pile of garbage. End of rant.
There you are, Daniah. Stop ranting on the locomotive and let's board our train.
Attention passengers. We have a rare guest on board today. Make your way to the open-air car and you will find Mark Huber. He will narrate the tour today.
Why thank you. It is an honor to be here instead of the loop of the Colorado Railroad Museum.
Holy cow. It's Hyce himself.
We need to get a picture.
Now before we start, does anyone know the motto of the ESMD?
Tonnage first, safety last.
Oh my gosh. No. Safety is more important than tonnage. That's nonsense.
All right. Let's start this thing. We're now coming up upon Lobarda Trestle. This trestle has a weight restriction on it, and only one engine is allowed on it at a time.
So what do you think, Daniah?
It sucks. All of it. Because this train is narrow gauge and nonsense. This ride sucks. The train rides roughly and the engine isn't even proper. I want a refund.
Not true at all. This ride is amazing. Look at these mountains.
But look at this track gauge. It's 1 foot 8.5 inches too short.
I couldn't help but overhear you, little boy. What is the problem with narrow gauge?
It's not standard.
Exactly. We're now getting ready to cross the Colorado state border. This is where we'll make the last attack towards the summited Cumbres Pass.
Hey, funny bird man, why did the railway get built as narrow gauge and not standard gauge?
That is a great question. At the time of the railway's construction, the Denver-Rio Grande Western was restricted by terrain and budget.
Well, that's no excuse. They should have built it as standard gauge like everything else.
At the time of the line's construction in the 1880s, 3-foot gauge railroads were actually pretty common. Thus, it was not out of the ordinary that they chose narrow gauge.
Well, they should have chosen standard because narrow gauge is unmarketable.
Last time I checked, marketability is the last thing an ore hauling railroad checks for.
Grrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrr
We're now approaching Windy Point. This cliff faces the windiest point on the railway, but also one of the most scenic. Just don't look down.
Windy Point. More like windy poop. I bet the cliff isn't even that scenic.
So, what do you guys think of the view?
Ooh. It's so beautiful.
Look at how high we are. This is like the Polar Express.
It's disgusting. A standard gauge railroad can do this and much more. I bet the trains on this line were never that long.
Actually, they got up to 60 cars. Most of those were heavy mining equipment bound for Farmington, New Mexico.
60 cars. That's nothing. A standard gauge train could pull 70.
And now we're approaching our first stop and the highest point on the line, Cumbres Pass. We'll stop here and take on water.
Hey, wait a minute. I just had an idea. I will be the train's air brakes out when we are stopped at Cumbres Pass. That way we will become maroon away. Ha 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 ha.
Hey Daniah, we're going to get off the train and look around.
Okay. I will stay right here. Now time to get to work. There. I did it. I blade all the train's air out so we will become maroon away.
Time to go. Now, we're about to descend Tanglefoot Curve. This curve was necessary to descend the mountain without grades getting too steep. We appear to be going faster than usual, and wait, why it smells like Kenosha playing.
We have lost our brakes. We are now running away.
Oh no 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 no.
Oh no. We are going to crash and probably die.
This can't be the end.
At least the ride up here was fun.
Guys, it's not hopeless. The handbrakes. Turn them.
Good idea, Hyce.
Oh shoot, I forgot about those. No. Guys, stop pulling handbrakes.
did it. We stopped. Thanks to you, we successfully stopped a runaway train.
Oh, no problem, Hyce. We did not want to crash after all.
I admit that was definitely quite a thrill. Maybe you guys should make a roller coaster attraction based on this.
Maybe, though, unfortunately your journey is going to end here. We're going to have a diesel come and take the train back to Trauma for inspection.
That's okay. It was great being able to meet you.
You too. Please feel free to visit the Colorado Railroad Museum in Denver anytime.
No. 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 I don't give the smallest care about your stupid narrow gauge. I wanted this train to crash.
Man, you sure hate narrow gauge, little boy. I admit, though, your ranting and lack of a good reason behind your opinion made the trick quite funny.
Grrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrr the rune away. This train deserved to crash. It was not easy for me to bleed the air out of the air brakes, you know.
You what? Oh. Daniah. How dare you bleed the train's brakes out to try to make us crash? You know that is literally an act of terrorism.
This whole trip, you have done nothing but complain about the track gauge and focus on nothing else.
Also, you sang Skater Boy on the way here. That alone is worth grounding you for.
And you would have caused the line's worst wreck since 1960.
But guys, it's non-standard.
Which is exactly why it's so exciting.
That's it. You are grounded for 487 years.
Time to get ponified.
Wah 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 wah.
Also, remember how I said if you threw a tantrum, I would get Max to poopy in your mouth?
Wait, Max is here too?
Yup. I have been riding this train as well the whole time. Here comes a hot, slippery poopy.
Wah 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 wah.
Poop 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 poop.